Gaming in 2024 has been drier than chomping on instant noodles straight out of the package. I thought 2024 was going to be a gourmet meal, but instead I got stuck with this goddamn bland brick. Where's the hot water? Where's the seasoning? I need that beef, chicken, or shrimp flavor packet, for crying out loud. Anyone would do. God dang it, man. 2025 can't come soon enough. In this video, I'm going to break down why 2024 has been such a letdown and how 2025 is shaping up to be so refreshing it might just revive a desert. I was so excited for Dragon's Dogma 2 and Destiny 2 The Final Shape. I thought they were going to carry me through 2024, especially with the mess that was Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and Helldivers 2 burning in the background, but reality set in quickly. Suicide Squad doesn't need much explanation, technically flawed with a gameplay loop that just didn't hold up. The main map we saw in previews looked empty, devoid of life and excitement. I canceled my pre-order so fast, and I'm still glad I did. Then there's Helldivers 2. I've become more of a solo player this year, and multiplayer games just aren't as appealing as they were in 2023. That's why Helldivers 2 fell flat for me. I was hoping for a Monster Hunter World experience where difficulty scales with your team, but that's not what I got. After 30 minutes of struggling through a mission and firing off 50 flares for help, I asked for a refund. Destiny 2, The Final Shape, has also lost its appeal. It's become more pro multiplayer, and as someone who prefers to play solo these days, the game has become a chore. Instead of epic battles and loot, I found myself spending more time searching for competent players than actually playing the game. If you want to hear more about why I've stepped away from Destiny 2, check out the link in the comments or description. Dragon's Dogma 2 started off really strong, but it quickly lost its charm due to poorly designed campaign missions, sluggish side quests, and the never-ending enemy spawns. I loved exploring the region, but when I realized that the best loot was locked away in a shop only accessible after beating the game a specific way, my motivation to explore took a nosedive. Why bother opening chests and delving into dungeons when the rewards are so underwhelming? After seeing the same scarf I found in a dungeon being sold by a vendor, the wind completely left my sails. The missions didn't fare much better. Maybe it's slow at the beginning, but getting to the good parts has been a real slog for me. The constant waiting to complete a mission or side mission drained my excitement I had. I wanted epic battles, but instead, I found myself facing the same enemies over and over and over. Whether I was traveling or camping, the repetitive encounters just wore me down. Now, do not get me wrong. There were some epic battles in Dragon's Dogma 2, but once you did it once, you never did it again, okay? So there were a few epic battles. I might go back and finish the game eventually, or I might move on to something new, like Space Marine 2, or Dragon Age the Veilguard, or even Assassin's Creed. Yes, I love Assassin's Creed. So, Shadow, I'm looking at you. I know it's been a lot of blowback, but man, Ubisoft knows how to make a single player game, man. I don't know. I just fall in love with their formula with Assassin's Creed in general. You know, Far Cry is falling off for me, but I'm having a blast in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I had a blast in Assassin's Creed Origins, and I'm thinking that Shadows is going to be something sexy. So it's on my radar. It's definitely on my radar. I might wait for a sale because Ubisoft is wilding with these prices. After these disappointing experiences in 2024, I've become skeptical. Day one purchases have been off the table for me because of these disappointing experiences. I'm really hoping 2025 brings a technical leap forward because I can tolerate bugs if the game is engaging enough, like Dragon's Dogma 2 was during those first 50 hours. I'm really looking forward to 2025 because it feels like the gang's back together. Gears of War E-Day is releasing, and I Man, it's just bringing back so many memories from playing the series with my brother and sister's ex-boyfriend. I fell off the series, to be honest, when Dom died, but seeing him back in E-Day has me excited again. Mafia, the old country, takes me back to the fun I had with Mafia 2 and Mafia 3. Hangar 13 has some great storytelling chops, and I can imagine this next Mafia game is going to be a must-have. It's been 7 years, and while Mafia 3 had its issues, I'm hopeful that this new installment will return to the roots of Mafia 1 and 2. Borderlands 4 is another title I'm hyped for. I've played every installment, and if Gearbox finally listens to the community, this could be huge. The story looks promising from the trailer, and while the movie flopped big time, I'm hoping the game doesn't follow suit. And then there are games that just speak for themselves like Fable, Grand Theft Auto 6, Doom the Dark Ages, and Monster Hunter Wilds. These are franchises I love for years, and I can't wait to see what the developers have been cooking up. I've had so much fun in Monster Hunter World that I know Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be big. I just want to play that game so I can tell my son years later that I was there. Doom Eternal was pure adrenaline, and I'm hoping Doom the Dark Ages keeps that energy. I know I mentioned I'm more of a solo player these days, but Capcom and Rockstar have built such solid multiplayer systems that I'm still willing to give them a try. Gears of War E-Day might even bring me back to the multiplayer scene. Who knows, man? 2025 might just be the year multiplayer makes a comeback for me. As my kids get older, maybe I'll finally have the time to sneak away for a block of time to play with the guys. We'll just have to see. To wrap things up, 2024 may have been a letdown, but 2025 has me genuinely excited. The potential for a return to form in some of my favorite franchises is giving me hope that next year will deliver the gaming experiences I've been craving. Whether it's revisiting old favorites or diving into new adventures, I'm ready to see what 2025 has in store. So here's to hoping the games of 2025 live up to the hype and bring back the sense of excitement that 2024 just couldn't deliver. If you have had similar experience or are looking forward to any of those games, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content as we head into what I'm sure will be an amazing year in gaming.